One thing about this energy is it affects everybody differently. Your safe time in here may be 12 hours and somebody else's may only be 4 or 5. So walk on over there where Joanne is in that area over in the boat and all. And then hold your rods up and ask what your safe time is in that area. Just walk on over there so you're in it good. You're in it, Joanne. You don't need to go any further. And then go up to 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, until your rods start turning with you. Just see what your safe time is, because it's different for everybody.
14 is my limit.
Your safe time in here is 14 hours, okay. 6 hours, okay. And your safe time is 9. Now that means that you can stay in this area for that many hours before it will adversely affect you. Okay, some people won't be able to do that. But you all found this, I think. The strongest one you all found was down here. So now come this way, walk over to the tree and ask to find an area of where this energy might affect me. Somebody may get all the way up to the tree before they're affected. Somebody else may be affected way back here. It all depends on how they affect you. Okay, very good. See that transformer up there? That's what you're feeling. That's bad news. You don't want one of those things near where you sleep. What's happened is the power companies claim that they have them grounded, but they only use a small copper wire about the diameter of this. And they need something 2 or 3 times that big. And if people have threatened lawsuits, the power company will come along and they'll properly ground them. But they don't normally like to do that. But I just want you to be aware that if you're walking your dog down here, in fact, if there was somebody walking a dog here now, you never see a dog walk over there. They'll come all the way over here if they can to miss that. They're aware of that. People don't pay any attention to it, but if somebody's coming down that way walking the dog is pulling them over here all the time. They're aware of that energy on their transformer. So you need to be aware of it also.
It was interesting because when we were dowsing for it, using the pendulum, it just kept concentrating more for me right at the edge of the
right
at the corner.
Yep.
It really did.
Yep, you were all picking it up. This was the strongest you picked up. But I want you to know why. This is man-made. The other emanates from the earth. That just emanates from the earth. It goes out in the field. You can go out in the field and pick up the whole thing. So
What is it?
it just emanates from the earth. It's just an earth energy.
Just an energy.
Yeah. But I want you to be aware of a transformer on a pole because that causes a lot of problems. The folks next door usually have some health problems, but they don't want paying attention to me, so I don't try to tell them anything. But if they were aware of that and did a little bit to protect themselves from it, what you can do and stuff like that is you can put magnets around that pole. You can just get some magnets and put them on a piece of tape, not duct tape because duct tape will block it, but just clear packaging tape and just put some magnets around it and that'll help disperse it.
Okay.
Yeah, the ground wire is already there. The ground wire is just not big enough. So you need something else to help disperse that energy. And that'll work. Now, I want to give you 2 little exercises that can be tricky now. I want you just to start along in here, anywhere, just spread out along here because I want you to walk towards this road and I want you to find the water line for me. The water line that feeds this area. Hey guys, I'm sorry. This is the old water line. It's only that big. Now, walk towards the road again. and visualize a big water line. There you go. See how you have to be very specific about what you're looking for? It's all kinds of stuff here to find, but you have to be very specific in order to find the right thing. Okay, when you go back to 1960, they put the old water line in just about right here. Okay, this was the old water line. The telephone line was over there. And then when the town took this over 30 years ago, they ran a whole new line right down this road. And that's where the water line is. The water line is right here. Okay? So you know how to find it, but you know how to find too much. You've got to be specific about what you're looking for. Now I'm going to give you something else to focus. Okay, come on up right here. From here, between here and 2 steps in that field, there are going to be 2 things to find. I want you to go and tell me what you think they are. Just walk that way and find them, and then tell me what you think it is. Tell me what you think it is that you found. Nope, everybody's found it pretty much in line. What do you think it is? What does it feel like to you, Joanne? Barbara, what's it feel like?
I actually felt it. Is it a stream underneath here? It's water.
You think it is? This is actually sort of a ley line.
Like
What's it called? Ley line? They run all around the earth? Yeah, this is a strong line. We have, around the earth, we have lots of different lines, but mainly they go by curry lines and ley lines. This, I think, is a ley line. And they go all around the earth.
It's just energy.
Yep.
It's not anything.
Yeah, you can find it. You can find it anywhere. Let me show you something fun about it, okay? They run just like electricity, and you can stand here and say, please show me which way this energy field is going, and you can see it's going that way from here to here. Now watch what happens. Now please show me which way the energy is going. It goes in both directions. It goes back and forth just like electricity.
Maybe that was why I felt that sensation, because I crossed it in both of them.
Yeah, it goes in both directions. Sometimes you might find one that goes that's 5 or 6, 7 feet wide, and it'll go this way, that way, this way, that way. These are just pretty narrow. Now go ahead and see what else. Walk towards the field and see what else you find out there. Okay.
Is this the sewer line?
You're a good girl, yep. That's the sewer line. What Mary was doing is so distracting is that I told her that it may be out in the field, so she was going to find it out in the field. She was going to find it in the field. But anyway, there are all sorts of things in the earth, and you just kind of need to go stand over them when you're not busy and see what that energy feels like in your body. And if you can stand over something, like you can go over this and just stand over the sewer line, and you can just say, what does this feel like? And you just sort of relax, and you get a feeling. See, my right leg is on it, my left leg isn't, and I can just feel that energy flowing through me. But you can, that's the way you do it, is you just kind of take your time and see how that feels.